The waves, they crash. Which way will we lean? The letter came across to me, written was beautiful.
Me personally, it's been really enlightening. There's a lot of things that, I have to be really eat a bit of humble pie and I learn a lot. And honestly, I've been overwhelmed about how open and embracing the disability community has been during the course of that. It's whether it's, the people that are deaf or hard of hearing, or people with, vision impairments, or a series of different, regardless of whatever the condition is, the ability to, there's a certain euphoria of being able to open up and share that space. And I think it's an audience that has not been heard for a very long time. So they're finally get that moment in the sunlight of showing them in a really positive light. And I think it's sharing some really stories that I think there were some internal, maybe fear and stigma that was taking place kind of in this space where, leaders are fearful of like, what would happen if, and then it turns out you already have people working for you that have these conditions. Like, this isn't new. This is around you right now. So I think that was kind of an aha moment for a lot of folks during the course of it. And then the really interesting, I think the most refreshing part is as people share their stories before there was any regulation requirement, before there was any of that, our leaders were already doing these things. So it's like the accommodation of, like, as soon as someone told about their story, the team, and that's part of the power of, whether it's Frito-Lay or Pepsi or any of these, there's just, it's an automatic team environment to flex, to allow people to perform at their best. And I think that's really the really telling and the human story about how people have, as you share that bit about yourself, it allows the people around you to show their goodness.
Yes.
And the ability to be able to perform under pressure, because that's the one thing certainly that is innate, no matter what job you have across PepsiCo. The pressure to perform and to deliver results is omnipresent. So the ability to do that, and by the way, they happen to have a disability, that's really in the distant, backlight of the story. It's about performing at their best, and they happen to have these other dimensions of their life.